Hello, everybody. What is happening there? What is that? What the fuck? Anyway, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Before anybody laughs, before anybody judges me, I'm a secret nerd. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I've collected the cards ever since I was a kid. I've done, it's great. Yep, that's my brain right now. It's late. I need to go to bed. We're gonna just start single player. I have a deck built, so we actually have something we're gonna work with. And we're going to do the campaign. We're going to start kind of over. Yes, I've played a lot of it, but we're going to kind of start over here for this. We're going to use my deck that I've made, which is actually the deck that I have made and I use in real life. Like, no joke. So all the cards that you see me using in here when I select my deck, which I will use my deck against everybody, that's, my actual card deck. So if you've never played this before, this is also kind of a tutorial you can go by because this game, obviously, you can't do anything that you're not actually allowed to or able to do. Plus, they just kind of really know how this game works anyway. So you always want to go second because the person who goes second is the person who will be able to attack first, which being able to attack first is always a great thing. So you kind of always want to... Well, I mean, in this situation, we have to wait for him to go. Okay, now it's our turn, so what do I have here? Oh, we have relinquished. Great, okay, cool. So we have a card here that has high defense. Let's just... Because this first one's actually really easy, we can get this one out of the way really quick. Then we have this spell card, which basically we can equip to our monster, and we can raise its attack and defense by 500. So if we activate that, throw it down. Attach it to this guy. Oh, and then this guy had, in his description, each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that spell card resolves, max is 3. You contribute this card with 3 spell counters on it. Special summon 1 Buster Blader. I'm being messaged. What's happening? From your hand, deck, or graveyard. Which is really good. Also, this card basically, we can bring back a monster card from your graveyard over here. And then attach this card to it. And if that card dies, this card dies as well. Or if this card gets removed, then the monster will as well. This one you can put down to basically trap this card, and that card will not be able to move or do anything for 3 turns, is it? Activate this card, targeting 1 monster your opponent controls and cannot attack or change its battle position when that monster is destroyed. Destroy that card. But it doesn't actually say it. That's a little weird. Why doesn't it say it? That's really strange. It's a 3-move thing, though. Here is basically just a basic card that has high defense, which is really good, obviously. So let's go over here to the battle phase. Let's attack him. It'll just destroy it immediately. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, never mind. If this card is destroyed by battle, send to the graveyard, target 1 card on the field and destroy them. Alright, so we destroy me back. As you saw there's only 1 card in here. Another effect of that card I had attached to that was that when it gets sent there, it gets just put back here. So the next time I draw, it's just going to be that same card. So that'll help us out on our next move. So we have nothing else we can do. We're just going to end our turn. I'm just going to check the recording real quick here, make sure everything's going fine. Yeah, we're good. So there, because we didn't have a card out, he could attack us directly. So I'm kind of going to get a baby. I'm kind of going to baby you guys these first couple of episodes and explain how stuff works before I really kind of... Oh, I can only... Okay, I fucked up, guys. Okay, so I don't know everything. But because I activated this card, it can only equip to a face-up monster. I thought I was going to be able to attach it to this and make its defense even more. I should have put it face-up in defense position. So I have no choice but to do that. Wow, this is going to be bad for this episode. See, my brain doesn't work, especially when I'm trying to explain stuff. He's actually still not strong enough, though, even after we did that. So it doesn't matter, actually. But yeah, don't ever do that. Make sure you really read your cards and make sure they do the right thing here. That's fine, we'll get better. And boom, that's going to do 200 damage to you. Basically, the reason for that was because our defense, which is this right here, was higher than his attack by 200, so that's why it did that. Wizard of the Waters that conjures a liquid wall. It's just a flavor text. So, summon. And then you can change it. So here, if I do... There's no point in changing to attack. That is just kind of a card we should leave like that. That only has 1200. So I can fight that one. So if we do that, if we go over here and we do attack to that one. And then before I end my turn, to go here and we're going to change this. Oh, we can't because we summoned it. You can only do it once per turn. What my goal just then was I was going to try to put it in defense position like this one so that it's 2000 because basically on this next turn he's going to be able to attack and kill that card because he has 600 more attack. So when it's an attack versus attack, then you would look at their left number. So you would look at that number right there. And since his is higher by 600, he's going to be able to win that one. Which, I mean, technically we can get around it by putting down this spell card, or this trap card. Ending our turn, and then when he goes to attack, activate that, and we can stop that attack, I believe. See right here, so yes. Right away, let's just activate it. Stick it on that guy. And now he can't attack us, but see, now he's got that 1200 out, so he... Oh, did us both in by being equal. Which was kind of a dumb move, but whatever. We're gonna summon that one, because we'll be able to actually do some damage with that one. And then the best thing here... Hold on, let me talk this out. So yeah, we have 1850, so that's higher than his 1800. So what that's going to do is that's actually going to win. It's going to do 50 damage to him, and it's going to destroy this card and this card. Send this one back onto our pile, so we're going to draw the next turn, and then we're going to be able to change this one to attack position, and then we're going to do an extra 800. So let me guess, so it's going to be basically 850 in the end of full damage. So if we go to here, do this, kill that monster, so it's only going to take that 50, destroy those two like I said, then our card activates, comes back over here, and attack. Which is another 800. Basically, your goal is to make it to where they have no monsters so that you can attack them directly. And then get that number down all the way to 0 to win. Or them run out of cards first is another way for you to win. It's kind of a lot of ways you can win, to be honest. Since I already switched to these, didn't I? I can't switch either of them, yep. Yeah, he's probably gonna be able to do some damage here. Because he's gonna be able to put one down and then at least attack the one card, yep, and it's gonna win by 200. That's only 200, that's honestly not that bad. I did kind of get a shitty hand here, though. Normally, I can draw better cards right off the bat. You know, we're just gonna activate this real quick, just to get this card stronger. So now that card does 2350. See, there we go. So now if I do my battle phase, now that's gonna do 1350. Basically, as you can tell already, my deck is a spell casters only, and then, you know, beefing those cards up. And then we got Relinquished here, which hopefully I will be able to show you guys at some point. Basically, you need to have a special card, a special magic card, spell card, and then sacrifice other monsters, and then you can put him on the board. And what he does is then when you put him down, you can select one of your opponent's monsters to attach to that card, and then see how his attack and defense over there to the left is 0. His attack and defense will become their attack and defense. Basically, if they have a really strong card and they're kicking your ass, basically you can whip this out with everything I just said and cancel. Basically, steal that strong attack and defense, and then kick their ass with it. We're not gonna be able to. We might actually be able to end this right now. I'm not good at doing math, and I don't feel like doing the math drawn out in my head. Oh, never mind. Fuck that asshole. God, and I kind of hate that cards that I have, because I have a couple cards to do that same effect where it'll peer back into my shit like that. Part of me kind of hates that, because I'm only going to keep drawing that. Like, it's going to be his turn. He's probably going to get another monster and put it out. I'm going to get I'm going to get that same card when I draw. Which, let's see. Which, I mean, again, I can activate and stick back on this. So, I mean, it's not useless, just I have better cards in there that would help me. But I mean, I'm still winning, so you're kind of seeing, you know, the effects of that. Okay, so the effects of his card there was, if it gets killed, then that happens. That gets sent back to my hand, and that gets sent back there, which then goes there. So we're still in the same fucking boat. So what are we going to do on the next, you know, turn? Same fucking thing. Oh, this is such a bad hand. And I will admit, I definitely probably did not build this deck as best as I could, but I do kick ass with it. Like, I'm still technically winning. And as you can see, like, everything he's doing is just giving me that monster, which then when I do this, gives me a strong-ass monster. And not super strong, but pretty strong. Which is then going to kick that one's ass and deal damage. So yes, it is kind of an annoying process, but I'm still technically winning. And that's just this hand. Like, you know, I'm not always going to be kind of stuck with this. Oh, you can fucking what now? Oh, flip a coin and do some stupid shit? Oh, you're such a fucking dick. And then it gives me it back. Oh, this is bad. This is the first fight. This should not be this hard. Oh, now I have no monsters. Fuck this. Hold on. We're just gonna end it. I think I'm gonna take some damage here. Purposefully, just not even really purposely. I have no other choice, but we're gonna accept that damage. It shouldn't be enough to do too much to us. And then hopefully we're actually gonna get a good monster. Please, like any monster. Fucking goddamn it! I had to say any monster. Fuck. This is just in case you guys don't know what that does. What I don't remember the exact numbers. It's basically, you see over here to the left to the stars. He has too many stars. I have to give up 2 monsters that are already down to be able to spawn him, which I can't do. Which means I might have to do Call of the Haunted, just so that I can then activate it at the beginning of their next turn and try to bring a monster back. Yes, please. This one. And then this binds itself to it, so if they ever do anything to me that takes out that card, that takes out that spell card, it's going to take out, or trap card, it's going to also take out the monster card. So let's do a high one. So like, see, these ones are 4. You can do those with no issue. Levels 5 to 6, if to put them down, you need to basically throw one monster card that was already out on the field to your graveyard. 7s and up, you need to do 2 cards. And then there's special ones like this that are just special reasons. And I have another one that's kind of like that. Buster Blade, or actually, I think, is the other one? Or is it the black? I don't know. I have a couple cards like this. We'll get to those when we get to them. So we'll do the strongest, which is just one of these. Also, or win. We'll just choose you. So it's going to bring her back. Then I'm going to actually be able to... Oh, it's not my turn. I forgot. Oh, fuck you! The fucking effects of that one card. Who's doing that? If this card attacks a face-up monster, start the damage step. Destroy that monster. What? At the start of the damage step, destroy that monster. Its step must be higher than this card's attack to activate and resolve this effect. Oh, my favorite trap card. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster and destroy it. So whatever card he attacks me with next is just dead. Which hopefully it's this fucking dickbag. Because that's the strongest. So the AI should attack me with that, because that's going to do the most damage immediately. So hopefully that's how that's going to work. Oh fuck, don't do that one. Yep, okay. Yes, because fuck that effect. Oops. That just instantly kills that card. Okay, now I'm not going to be able to live these other attacks, am I? Oh, nope, we're dead. We're doing that again. We're not giving up. I had no... Whoa. What the fuck did I just do? I had no issue doing... Hold on. Yes, return to main menu. You have to press number 3 at the beginning of this, because if not, then it starts as a tutorial, and it doesn't let me pick my deck. Why every time I push record does the game do I just suck at games? Second, please. Don't just give me a good hand, please. Oh, that's better. Oh my god, that's so much better. Yeah, see, like, these are all cards we can immediately put down. Oh god, and another one. So is 1850 my strongest attack? 1850, you win, you're going down. Yep, and I can already kick that card's ass. But remember, as we've seen, he's got cards that can kick my ass if he's able to get them down and can destroy my attacking monster. So we need to kind of quickly kill him. We need to quickly win. Because if he starts getting those cards out, then it's going to start causing issues for me. So basically, in real life, if you were to be playing this with someone, in this game's even multiplayer too. Like, you can get this game and play with people. What you kind of want to do is you kind of want to watch what they're going for, and you can ask what their card effect is. They have to read it to you, and kind of suss out what their aim is and what the goal of their deck is, because then that helps you stop it, and then that helps you, win. Let's do another really strong one, because I can. And then let's just, hopefully this isn't a dick bag. Destroy that target. You fucking asshole. Oh wait, and I just realized we were actually 50 under, so I lost 50. Oh damn, alright. Why is this not going good? I normally can win this one so easily. This is the first one. This is the easiest one. This is fucking Joey Wheeler. What the fuck does that do? It's fire attacks? Okay, there's no effect. Jesus. The Horn of the Unicorn, though. Which, the equipped monster gains 700 attack and defense. And see right there, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, return it to the top of the deck, which means I can draw it again. So basically, after seeing that, you guys can basically see what my deck does. It's pretty obvious. I'm kind of just a strong card, make it even stronger, return that to here, bring it right back out on someone else. What was that one? Target one face-up monster on this card is flipped face-up. Okay, so that effect is already fucked. Alright, so we can even get another monster out there, which I think we should do before we attack, because I'm going to end up needing to attack that one, and then he's going to pick the strongest, which will be this guy, because it has this equipped, this will be returned, this will still be alive, then I'll just be able to re-equip it. And kind of keep a cycle going, but I need to get these guys gone, so let's do that one, and let's hope this one doesn't have a flip effect. Yep, flip effect. Oh, return it to the hand, which then I can get that, which then I can just repeat that. Alright. I am not mad about that at all, actually. I don't remember. Can I place another one? No, okay. You can only place one per turn unless a card has an effect that lets you do otherwise. It's been a while since I've kind of played in real life, so I try to play this occasionally to try to keep the rules in my head. Plus, I've never, honestly, really fully known each and every rule. It's kind of why I would prefer playing, this instead of it in real life, just because this, guarantees everything is played and done properly. So, which one's the stronger? Here. Oh yeah, and then that's the one that helps me get out, what? Oh, see, I don't have that card because it's not as... This has the same effect as the other one. Once it reaches 3, I can then sacrifice it to bring out Gia the Fierce Knight. But I don't have that because it's not a spell. Cast our card. So if I go to battle, if I maybe attack with my weak one... Oh, shit. Hey. Direct attack. 2550. That's fucking nice. Alright. Let's end that turn. We might actually finally beat this one. Maybe. He's only halfway down. He can still pull this out if he gets the right cards. Let's see here. This is basically just another strong card, which there's no point in not putting down. And then, what's my weakest right now? So let's attack with you first. Oh yeah, that one is not a effect. There's that. And there's that. Okay, he could still technically win, but only under certain set circumstances and under certain cards. And this is where we should win. Just to fucking add insult to injury. Let's beef up another card, which this is my second strongest, so let's beef up that one. And then let's go into this. Yep, no flip effect, and you know what, let's finish it with our strongest. And we win. We did it, and then let's skip story shit, we don't really care. And you win cards and stuff. So this, as you can see, this kind of follows the order of the original show. Spoilers. At the end, he battles himself. That's weird. Alright, so, and then there's other ones. There's all these. Which, as you can see, most of these I haven't even played all the way through. Plus, the reason why this is 53 is because once you do all of these, you then come down here, it says X to reverse, then you click X to reverse, and now you play as the other side. So now, if I were to... Oh, okay, I can't reverse this one, but for example, if I could have, I was playing as Yuki. If I reversed it, I could be playing as Joey. So it basically, you have to play it through it twice, which is actually kind of fun because if you're not playing with your own deck, then you're using theirs. So then you have to kind of figure out their deck's purpose, their, you know, what to do with their deck, which, I'll be honest, in some ways is kind of cheaty because it almost is like it's inclined to help you win. This game actually only is challenging when you use your own deck. If you go with the story deck, the way Yugi won this fight against Kaiba in the show is basically what the game's gonna give you. You know, like if you remember that episode, when you're playing, you know, this round and you're using his deck and not the user deck, then it's gonna, what you're gonna draw is gonna be the same shit he drew in the show. So it's a little weird, but that's why it's fun to make your own. And the way you make your own is by making money through these fights. And then you come down here to card shop, and then you can buy the cards from each character. So then you can look it up like, oh, I need blah 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 card. Well, right, for example, if you need the Blue Eyes White Dragon, obviously, you know, if you've ever watched this, who's going to give that to you? Kaiba. So then you would buy his card pack so that you can get his cards. So you can see here, cards collected and cards bought. So I have most of his because I need most of his to build my deck, my real life one. Then there's everybody else. You know, I've never watched these other ones. I did not like them. I played a little bit of this, so I have a little bit of their characters unlocked. And then just by battling them, you also get more from their specific deck too. Then here's the other ones. But yeah, you can buy all these with the in-game currency right here. Then you can come up here to deck edit, and you can build your deck. So this is Arcane Force. So this is my deck. This is the bullshittery that is my deck. See here is it was the Magician of Black Chaos is what I was talking about earlier. So you would need Black Magic Ritual, which this card is used to ritual summon Magician of Black Chaos. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels are 8 or more. So basically that means to be able to bring this guy onto the field. Let's say you have this in your hand and this on the field. Basically you would put this down and activate it. Then you would select that, yes, I want to put this card down, and then you would need to sacrifice cards for it. So if I had this in my hand, I would throw that in the graveyard. If I had this on the field, I would also throw that into the graveyard, and then I'd be able to put him down. And his attack is 2800, defense 2600. He has no real other special effect other than just the fact that he's strong as shit. And then this guy works the exact same, other than how I told you guys that you need to. Basically, let's say that your enemy has this guy on the field. So you would do the same thing. So you would activate this card, and it's only level 1 or more. So what I would do is I would select that I want to put this card down. If I had literally any of these cards in my hand, or on the field, I would just select one of them, because I only need to sacrifice ones that have at least a level of 1. and my lowest is level 4s. So you can grab any one of them, even a strong, useless one you have in your hand that you can't really use at the moment. Just go ahead and throw that in there in your graveyard. Bring him out, and then what did I say? This guy. So if your enemy had, or your opponent had this card down on the field, you can attach it to Relinquished, and now Relinquished has 2800 defense and 2600 defense. And this card now counts as yours. This card would then come from their side of the field over into your spell and trap area, and it's now equipped to your card, and it's now treated as a spell card. So I believe I'm not quite sure, but I think if your opponent would then activate a card that would destroy all your spell/magic cards, this would also get destroyed, but then again, you can also just reactivate the effect and grab another one of their cards. Only on your turn, so technically I think that opens a window to when they could then kill this card. Then, if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, you can see that I have some fucking bullshit trap cards. This one, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster. Negate the attack basically means that say no to their attack, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. So let's say this card was attacking me, and I activated this. Now instead of me or my monster getting attacked with 2800, that goes straight to their life points. So they basically attack directly themselves. This one, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. So if your opponent has, this card, has this card, has this card, all on their side, and one of those attack you, and you activate this, all three of those, if they are in attack position, die. Negate attack. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster and negate the attack. This ends the battle phase. So let's say this card was attacking me, activate that. This basically says, nah, you don't actually attack me. And then battle phase ended, even if they could have still attacked me with two other cards. This one, you saw this one, if this card attacks me, activate it, dead. This one's fun. When you increase your life points for 300 points, by 300 points, for each monster on the field. So let's say there's 6 monsters. That's 6 times 300 how much life points you're about to go up. And yes, you can go over 8,000. Then I have Monster Reincarnation, which is discard one card, then target one monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand, which is useful. We'll see some of these as we go on. I just kind of wanted to explain some of those. And this also isn't my actual pure whole deck, just because there's actually a couple cards that I have in my life that you can't actually get in this game. I noticed. This game was kind of... I don't think it was technically made before those cards were created. I think it was just that... what it is when you go into the shop and you buy all Yugi's cards, for example, you can only buy from him the cards that he kind of showed in the show. So if he doesn't have it in the show, or that show is not shown in the show, then you can't really buy it. Unless I'm just completely wrong, and maybe some of the cards that I really need are from these other characters. Who knows? I'm not quite sure. I've tried to Google it, and as far as I know, that the answer to that is no, but maybe we'll figure it out. But thank you. That's gonna be the ending of part 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If not, I'm probably still gonna keep doing it. I like it. It's a simple little fun game, and like I said, we can even do multiplayer. So maybe I'll find someone to play with and go against. Easy Dillhole actually has this game, so we could do it with him. But if you like this, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a like. Tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what your favorite card is, actually, in the comments. Also, my favorite card, I'd have to say, would be... obviously, probably Dark Magician. But I'm also a fan of Relinquished. And then my favorite trap or spell card would probably have to be this, just because I'm an asshole. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.